Earth Angel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for joining me here for today's solstice celebration. Solstice theme pick a card reading with the topic being what is happening in the new season and what do you need to know? Where are you being guided to put your energy? What is it going to be most helpful for you to focus on? That is the topic and the theme for today's reading. So happy solstice to you wherever you are in the world. If you're landing here at a different time in history, that's okay. This is a timeless reading. There are still likely messages here for you. This is also a general collective reading, so please do only take what resonates and leave the rest. I have 3 different decks for you to choose from today with the theme of sun, moon, and stars for the solstice. And we're going to live shuffle some oracle cards for your reading as well, so we can get a full picture of what you need to know about this new season ahead. And I will insert an overhead view of these groups at the end of this introduction so that you can pause the video and take a little more time to look at the decks and the crystals if you would like. You might feel drawn to more than one group or even all 3 groups, and that is totally okay in a reading like this. You might have many messages here today. Just use your intuition and have fun with it. The timestamps are listed in the description box below so that you can jump right to your reading. For group 1, we have the Carnelian stone. With the Radiant Tarot, for group 2 we have the Oak Moss Agate Crescent Moon, with the Tarot of the Divine, and for group 3, we have the Aqua Aura coated Celestite star with the Druzy doorway. Quite magical. And the Celestial Tarot. Take your time choosing a group. I look forward to seeing you in your reading. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the Carnelian stone, with the Radiant Tarot. Such a beautiful back of the deck. The Sun. Welcome, group 1. Welcome to your reading and happy solstice to you if you're here in current time. I appreciate you being here with me. I want to let you know as we're getting started, we're going to look into what is happening in this new season for you, what you need to know about where you can put your focus and your energy that is most beneficial, and what is happening. It's kind of the game plan. We have some oracle cards to look at as well to add some depth and dimension to your reading. So again, thank you for joining me here. Let me know in the comments if it's summer or winter solstice for you. I love seeing where everyone is from when that comes out. It's really cool. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me to tune into the energies for group 1. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear about this new season ahead? This is kind of a big deck, so a little hard for me to shuffle it normal way like that. For group 1, please, Spirit, what do they need to hear? What do they need to know about this new season? What is happening, and where is it most beneficial for them to focus their energy? Thank you. For group 1, please, Spirit, what do they need to know about this new season? For group 1, what do they need to know about this new season? The Knight of Pentacles. What else? The Six of Swords. What does group 1 need to know? The Six of Pentacles, 6-6. I'll show you the other cards in a minute. What does group 1 need to know? The Ten of Pentacles, nice. Back of the deck, we have the Sun. You chose the Sun, and now you have the Sun. That's amazing. Maybe you're in Summer Solstice like me. Summertime with the Sun, but this is Leo energy. Major Arcana for Leo, Major Arcana for the Divine Masculine, and also number 19. Beautiful. Also the happiest card in the deck. So your new season is going to be bright. Slow. I'm getting here that slow and steady you have moved towards more peace in your life, towards a place of balance in your life, in your finances. It's leading you to a place of a lot of stability, and I believe with the Sun here too, a lot of abundance, like a lot of financial growth and stability is ahead of you. You might even be receiving an offer in this new season if that resonates with you, an abundant offer that makes you very happy. But you've been working towards whatever is coming up in this new season, group 1, whatever is coming up for you. You have been working on this for a while, slow and steady here with the Knight of Pentacles. You've put in the commitment, the time, the energy, and whatever it took to move to transform basically out of a time that was less prosperous, less generous feeling, less of something that, and it has taken a long time. I do feel like this has been something that you've been building towards for years, even with the ladder going up to the Sun here. It's like it's been a journey, but it's an ascension energy as well. And yeah, you're coming into abundance in this new season, and it's going to happen quickly with the Knight of Swords behind that. So that is a beautiful thing. Let's see what you are being guided to focus on to help bring this forward, to help you move through this season. What can group 1 focus on, please, Spirit, to help them continue on this wonderful journey towards abundance? This is really beautiful. I wasn't expecting this. I don't know why, but it's not like I was expecting something bad, but this is exceptionally good. So like it if you like it. If it resonates, let me know in the comments if you'd like to share. What is happening here for group 1? What do they need to focus on? Where should they put their energy this season to help bring this forward? The Tower. Wow. Major Arcana number 16. It is major for Scorpio and Aries. This is like what you need to focus on, is letting something fall apart, letting something go. Something that was not making you happy, was no longer stable. What else? What do they need to focus on? There's more here. Change in a way, but let me get more. What else, please, Spirit, do they need to focus on? No. What does group 1 need to focus on in order to bring this forward? For group 1, please, Spirit, what do they need to focus on? The 9 of Wands. What do they need to focus on to bring this in? What does group 1 need to focus on? What does group 1 need to focus on? The Star, Aquarius, number 17. I love this deck. It's so pretty. By the way, I changed the angle. I like it much better. It's more straight on now. If you're returning, let me know if you like the angle, if you feel like sharing, if that matters to you. It was really bugging me, so I figured out how to shift it. For group 1, please. What are they being guided to pay attention to? The Page of Swords. Interesting. The Two of Swords on the back of the deck. Excuse me, my throat's a little allergy ridden today. The Two of Swords, Page of Swords. So you're being guided not to give up on your dream here, because it's coming in the next few months. You are going to have success, clarity, happiness, abundance, balance, peace, all the things. Like 66, by the way, is an angel number here for you. But you're being guided to let go of what is no longer working. There's something, I keep getting like a long time, whatever you've been working towards. And this is that wounded warrior energy. But the Lion is here, very strong energy. Again, some of you might have Leo in your chart strongly. But either way, it's an energy of leadership, taking leadership in your life in this new season. And you're being guided to focus on the star. Focus on your destiny, your dream, your wishes and desires, what it is you're manifesting, what it is. Focus on hope. Focus on healing the past, whatever is falling apart here, whatever you're letting go of, whatever has come to light, whatever has been. It's been a bit of a battle, I feel. But you are winning. You are coming up into this. So you're also being guided to, with the Two of Swords on the back of the deck, I actually feel like you are being guided to take your time with your action in a way. Like if you're guided to move quickly, then move quickly. But it's like, it's okay you're being guided to get research, to get information, to make sure you research whatever it is you are going towards or moving away from. Like, find out what it is you need to know about this abundant season. Find out whatever information you need to move forward into this star energy. And I feel like there's a lot of information coming in for you as well. And I'm also hearing, don't get stuck in your head. With the Two of Swords on the back of the deck, take that if it resonates. I'm hearing, let yourself move your thoughts into calmer spaces here as you move forward in an action towards whatever it is this is that you are manifesting. Make sure that you have gotten the information you need but don't get stuck in, because a decision does need to be made at some point. The decision to move forward, the decision to move towards the sun, the growth, the abundance itself, the opportunities. But what you have to focus on is releasing, finishing off this battle and staying focused on what it is, gathering the information you need for this star energy. Some of this might have something to do with the internet, with gathering information, or you might receive an opportunity through the internet, depending on your job. What is behind this Two of Swords? The King of Pentacles. Wow. So you're being guided to stay focused on this dream, on this letting go and defending your truth. Excuse me. Finding more information as needed. Giving and receiving energy, messages, however this resonates, and making the decision to move away. Like, I keep hearing, like, step into your power, to step into your abundance, to step into your leadership, because you're ready. I'm hearing you're ready in this new season. So focus on your strength, focus on how far you've come, focus on what it is you've overcome and had the strength and courage to let go of, in order to focus on the truth of your wish, your dream here that is happening in this season. So don't allow yourself to get stuck in your head, because it's right here for you. It's what it is you desire is you're on the track. You're not going to miss it. It is important, I keep hearing, for you to let go of whatever this Tower energy was, though, to let yourself transform, with the butterfly here too, with the Six of Swords. Let yourself heal with the Star and transform. If you're not ready to move forward, keep doing the healing work. In other words, resting, learning, in whatever way that resonates with your situation. So we're going to get an oracle card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle for you to go a little deeper into this season. This looks like a great season. I mean, other than, you know, the Tower and the Nine of Wands energy is difficult, but you have the Star here, which is so beautiful, and all of this energy up here. So I feel like in this past season, you've moved away, and it's just you're being guided to continue to heal. Some of you, you're on different timelines of letting go. And in order for this sun to shine, in order for these new opportunities to come in and this balance and this peace to come in, you do have to let go of what wasn't working, what fell away, what it is, and to continue to heal and move towards your dream, your wish fulfillment, your desire, your hope here. What else for group 1, please, Spirit? What is happening in this new season? What do they need to know? The eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. Exactly. Going into the star energy. Rising above this tower and this Nine of Wands, the fight. Rising above the fray. This is number 18, which is a 9. And it's like, yes, you're coming into a place of completion here. Completing a cycle with the Nine of Wands as well. In order to move into new opportunities, more abundance, more happiness, more clarity, more peace. This is something you've been working towards for a long time. I keep getting that. So I don't know what the book says, but when it says rising above the fray, and it might have been from this book that I am thinking of this, but it reminds me of how eagles, you know, when they're up against, we know that you've been through something or you're going through something in this season. If it is some sort of difficulty or battle in this season coming up, group 1, you already know about it. You see it coming. This isn't a surprise, I don't think, okay? It doesn't feel like that. It feels like something that you know that you have to work through. You know that you have to move away from. But it's like the eagle when it's being attacked, when the ravens or other kind of birds are fighting with it or attacking it or trying to dominate or control or whatever it's trying to do. Maybe that was some of what was going on in your past situation as those words were coming out. It doesn't fight back, the eagle. It doesn't fight. It just keeps flying higher and higher and higher because the eagle can breathe at higher altitudes than other birds. And so it just keeps flying to eventually a point where the other bird can't breathe. So it lets go and falls off. And so that is your guidance here, is to rise above whatever pettiness is falling. I feel pettiness. Whatever pettiness, whatever discord, whatever's falling apart that you need to let go of, even if it wasn't those things. Whatever battle you've been in here, you're being guided to be in that high ascension energy, that star energy, that detached, beautifully detached energy of, you know, continuing to just rise higher in frequency, to take the high road, to stay in your lane, to just keep moving towards your own peace and your own goals. And it's going to bring you so much. And it's interesting because the Page of Swords is like a spy, and then the eagle's got the little eye of the eagle spy here too. So I feel like it's like there's something here that an opportunity that you are not going to miss. It's part of your destiny. It's part of your alignment. It's part of something that you've been working towards. With the sun here, it's something that you have been manifesting and healing towards. So Eye of the Eagle, that is so beautiful. Number 9 also reminds me of the Hermit. So I do feel that, whatever with this Tower and Nine of Wands energy and the Star, that you have taken time out in the past season. And maybe in a little bit of the beginning of this new season, you're taking some time out, definitely during solstice, to reflect, you know, on where it is you do really want to go and how you're going to get there, and just envisioning what it is you really want and staying very clear on your desires and getting the information you need. I keep getting that. Seeing what you need to see. And the Hermit in the traditional tarot is holding a lantern with a light in it, and the light in the lantern is the star. So you have, I feel like for most of you, have moved through either all of the Hermit phase or some of it. And you've come to a place of higher vibration where you have let go of something in the past that was a foundation that was no longer serving you. You have risen above it within your own consciousness, within your own decision making, even though it's been a hard decision to make. When you make this decision, it brings you into this King of Pentacles energy, and this is what's coming in this season with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a really powerful, beautiful solstice for you, Group 1. On the back of the deck, we have Hollow Bone, Teachability. Wow. With this Page of Swords energy, I feel like the universe has been teaching you, and with that Hermit energy too, that you have been in a phase in maybe the last season where you humbled yourself. In 28, it's a 10. So it's a portal, you know, just like the solstice. I am feeling and hearing Group 1, that you humbled yourself as you went through this release, this breakdown of this foundation, this tower moment, this epiphany and release. This, I feel Judgment energy here too. A lot of Scorpio, a lot of transformation. It's like you had to fight really hard. I'm hearing you found a piece of yourself that you didn't even know was there, like a piece of your strength, and you're able to move forward with that piece. And it's bringing you these new opportunities, and you were willing to let the universe teach you. Like you were humbled through whatever this was, and it's part of how you got through it in this Eyes of the Eagle rising above the fray, is you humbled yourself and you hollowed yourself in a way, surrendered to the transformation, surrendered to where you were being led, focused on the higher ground, the star, where you were going, not the petty stuff in between. I keep getting petty. So you were teachable, and you still are in this new season from the universe. A lot of lessons coming in, a lot of new opportunities, and Group 1, a lot of happiness. So much happiness. All right, so we're going to get just a few more messages from the Light Code Apothecary. Thank you, Taylor, for this deck if you're watching. I love this deck. It has great messages, and I can't do a solstice reading without at least one Izzy Ivy deck. All right, for Group 1, please. What do they need to hear? What would be helpful for them to focus on to bring in this beautiful Sun energy and 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles? You're going to receive maybe even actual money, like if you've been looking for a loan or anything, or an opportunity for abundance. It is here in this new season. It is coming in. But you do have to let go and release and heal and move forward and focus on this new beginning. Rainbow spectrum. Increase color in your life. Add vibrancy to your chakras. So this is I feel like a major ascension shift for you. You are up leveling on through your whole rainbow chakra system from root to crown. Group 1, I'm really getting that, moving into almost like with the star energy, like you're rising, the eagle, you're rising, you're ascending to a new frequency, and it is much brighter. And I'm hearing that getting out, especially during solstice, getting out under the sun, in the window of solstice, like a couple days before and a couple days after, and on solstice, the light codes coming through are going to be very activating and helpful for you, encoding and helpful. But the nature and the sun in general right now, adding color to your wardrobe, to your room, to your life, can also help you move into this energy. What number is this? 53? Yeah, so coming into more abundance, you are moving through past karmic lessons and releasing, and it's bringing you into this ascension level in this new season. Wow, group. Let's get one more for Group 1. Thank you, Spirit. Group 1, what do they need to hear? What do they need to pay attention to? So pay attention to color in your life. Oh, by the way, and rainbow, your chakras in general, maybe you're doing yoga or meditations on your chakras, could be helpful. These are light codes here. If you do want a screenshot, you're welcome to. All right, let's get one more for Group 1. Whoa, okay. Levity. Oh, I can't make it up. That's so crazy. Go to a high up place. Get a shift in perspective. And that's that Eyes of Eagle. Something here you're going to see with the Page of Swords, the Eyes of Eagle, levity, getting a higher view. you are going to receive, I feel like, some sort of download, you know, some sort of information coming in. And I even feel like physical information is coming in for you, but go to a higher place. And so I'm hearing going even to a physically high place can be helpful, like this says. Like if you have a spot where you're high up on a hill or a mountain or a roof, or not necessarily a roof, be safe, like a balcony or whatever. But go to a high up place, get a shift in perspective. Generally speaking here, that's what's happening as you in this new season. And what you're being guided to focus on is releasing that past energy. Seeing a higher view of it, like learning. I keep getting that with the learning. And you will be able to see clearly. You will be able to break through whatever it is that you have felt maybe stuck in. On the back of the deck, we have move your body, get your blood moving, dance, run, shake. So maybe that is definitely good advice. Get out in nature, walk, even if it's winter, you know, if it's not too cold, in summer, not too hot, but get outside, spend some time out in the sun, out in nature. And moving your body just in general. If you can't get out in nature, dancing in your room, or just doing, like I said, yoga or something, whatever resonates with you. But moving your body will help you heal this energy and move you forward faster, is what I'm hearing. Wow. Okay, group 1, these are the messages I have for you on solstice. Thank you so much for joining me here. I appreciate your time and your energy exchange and just being here with me in general. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments and the subscribes. All of you who have been here, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I am available for personal readings right now. That link is in the description box below if you are interested in diving into your own situation. That link will take you to my website where you can choose from a variety of different readings. There's also healing sessions and light language activations, all kinds of fun stuff there, all kinds of information about my body of work if you're interested in that. So the links are in the description box below, and I appreciate you so much, group 1. I hope these messages were helpful. Many blessings. Happy solstice. I'm sending you so much love, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the Moss Agate Crescent Moon and the Tarot of the Divine. Welcome, group 2. Thank you for joining me here. Happy solstice. I hope you're doing really well. In this reading, we're going to look into this new season for you. It's either summer or winter, depending on where you live. I am actually going into summer here. It is getting very hot, actually. So welcome and happy solstice, wherever you are. We're going to look into what's happening in this new season and where you're being guided to put your energy that can be most helpful. So that is the topic for today's reading. You did choose the Tarot of the Divine. I do want to let you know, I have just a very mini announcement to keep an eye out on the community post. If you see those, you will see a notification actually when I post. I have an announcement. I have a special surprise coming for the channel that I've actually been wanting to do for a very long time, and I finally have the space and energy in my life to do it. So I have a new offering for you coming out, and that will be posted in the community posts, and I'll also announce it, you know, in the next videos. But I'm excited, so I just wanted to give you a little heads up. So thank you, group 2. Let's get into your reading for group 2. Please, Spirit, what do they need to know about this new season? What is happening in this new season for our group 2? The King of Wands. Wow, nice start. Powerful energy, fire energy right off the bat. It's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You might have that strongly in your chart, but you don't have to. It's a peacock in this deck. This is a very colorful deck. I love this deck. So what else? What is happening for group 2, please, Spirit? What is happening for group 2? The moon, major arcana for, oh, that's so interesting. Major arcana for Pisces, number 18, which adds up to a 9 in numerology. But wow, also the moon is associated with Cancer to me. I'm a Cancer sun, and the moon rules Cancer. So it's Pisces in the tarot, but in astrology, it's also Cancer. So we've got water and fire here. Very interesting to start. What I was going to say is this is so crazy. I love it. For group 1, you know, if you remember, it was a sun on the back of the Radiant Tarot, and you chose the tarot deck with the moon. In group 1's reading, the major arcana, the sun, came out. And now in your reading, with the moon came out. Like, that's just crazy. That's amazing. That's magical. I love it. Wow. Okay, so the moon. What's happening in this new season for group 2? The 6 of Swords. What's happening in this season, this new season coming up through this portal? What's happening on the other side of this portal for group 2, please? The 4 of Cups. Back of the deck, the Page of Coins, which is the Page of Pentacles. Excuse me. Tell me more about the King of Wands. What's coming up for group 2, please, Spirit? Why is the King of Wands here? The 4 of Swords. Why is the moon here for what's coming up in this season, new season for group 2? The Ace of Wands. Beautiful artwork. I love this card in this deck. Fire and water. A lot of that energy. You do some swords here too, but some air, and a little bit of earth with the page. But my goodness, it feels like a lot of fire and water, to be honest. A lot of emotion, a lot of passion. What is the 6 of Swords? Not a bad thing. What is the 6 of Swords here for, please? Clarifying for what is happening in this new season for our group 2, please, Spirit. What is happening? Why is the 6 of Swords here? The Page of Swords. Why is the 4 of Cups here? The King of Cups. Oh, I love the dragon in this deck. King of Cups. Nah, yeah, a lot of water. On the back of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. So this is all of the fixed signs: Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune, number 10. Okay. The Sun behind that. Leo, number 19. Strong Leo here. Yeah, strong fire energy here. Like I said, water too, but strong Leo energy here. There's in this new season, there is, I feel like, yeah, there is a fated new opportunity here for you coming in, a new beginning, a new path. You're already on it. You're already moving into it, through it, as you enter this, move through this solstice portal, as you enter this new season. You are learning something new and taking a new opportunity in your life that is literally fated. It brings you peace. It brings you happiness. It brings you to calmer waters. It's something you've been passionate about, not being able to take action on. I feel like that's been frustrating for you. Like there's something here, this new path, this new beginning that's fated, that's destined, it's change. But it's something that you have been wanting, been feeling frustrated about not being able to move into or see how to make it happen. A lot of desire, a lot of intuition, like knowingness. And this place, it's interesting because after all this like fire and the moon and the swords, there's some sort of something you learn here. There's something you see that comes to light that allows you to move forward with peace, allows you to detach and come back into your power, back into clarity, back into your happiness through this season. So overall, you're taking the lead through through difficult times, through high emotions, through even though you can't really see the way forward. You're taking the lead in your life anyway this season, group 2. You're moving forward. You're finding peace. You're finding detachment. You're finding a balance within you, even though your emotions are deep, even though you're feeling very deeply and very passionately. You're not so much holding it back as you're learning how you receive whatever information that you need in this new season to bring you into a place of detachment. Where you can actually move forward on this new beginning, this new path that is fated for you, remember. And it is a path that brings you happiness in this new season with the sun. So this is really great, and it's so cool because he's like dancing in this, this person is so happy, and that's what I feel like is coming for you in this new season. But it is you moving through some intensity, some high emotions, but there is communication or information or something that does come in this new season. Like I said, that brings you into a place of peace. So tell me more. I need to know a little bit more before we even ask the next question. And I'm trying to keep these within a certain time frame, but it is what it is. Let's see, what was I going to ask? Oh, tell me more about the Four of Cups and the King of Cups, please. The Five of Swords. Yeah, you're detaching from something that was upsetting in the past, something that brought you conflict, either outer conflict or inner conflict. I feel like it's likely inner conflict given what I see here, but maybe it was an outer situation that drove you to go within and spend some time focusing on this. It's like it's like you come into a place of detachment. I keep getting that. So I feel like look at, she's, crying here. This figure in the picture you don't have to be a she. But it's like there is, and the King of Cups is very deeply emotional, but also very balanced in his emotions. It doesn't have to be a him, but the king is very emotionally secure, very emotionally balanced, knows when and how to detach, can sometimes be, have that issue of not expressing enough emotion, but I don't feel that in this reading. I feel like you're coming out of a season of feeling bad about something that happened. You've been healing your fire, you've been healing your confidence, you've been healing your sense of being able to create a new start. But there's some sort of information you receive either from the divine or from an outer source or a person that allows you to move forward and detach from these past conflictual energies, whether they were within or without or both. So if you've been going through a difficult time, group 2, this is clearing up in the new season for sure. And it is fated, this change, it might even be unexpected. It's going to create an unexpected new beginning, as something where you're able to create a new start that's going to bring you more peace than whatever you're letting go of. And you're going to come back into your power with that dragon here. I just keep hearing that, coming back into your power, back into your power. Okay, so let's look at what it would be helpful for you to focus on to move through this gracefully as possible. What would be most helpful for group 2 to focus on, please, Spirit? What would be most helpful for group 2 to focus on? The Tower. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. This is the first card that came out in group 1, 2. That's for this same question. So is a collective energy, which makes sense with the solstice. The solstice is all, it does create new beginnings. That portal, it is a portal for that, this season in particular. So interesting. This is Scorpio and Aries, number 16. The Tower. And they all fell down. Yeah, there's something here that was difficult, painful for you to release. And maybe you haven't seen how you could move forward and been lost in emotion, but you've been doing the healing work and you are coming back. With this peacock here too, with the dragon too, your fire, your water, your passion, your inspiration is coming in back online. You're finding peace in your mind and your heart space too, again. And like I said, it's allowing you to detach from this conflict of the past. So your guidance for moving forward is to let go fully of whatever fell apart, whatever hurt from the past, whatever foundation was no longer serving you is why it fell apart, whatever this was for you. And you know that by now. You're learning this, you're seeing this. You're seeing how it's faded even, and maybe it was unexpected and out of, very disruptive. Threw you off your game for a little while. So, but you're moving in this new season, you're moving into calmer waters. You're getting your spark back, your inspiration back, your intuition is back online. You're moving away from anything or anyone that brings you into that conflictual energy. You're done with it. You're releasing whatever that was from your life, whether it was a belief system or an actual foundation of some sort in this new season. Wow, group 2. What else should they focus on? So letting go, letting that go. You know what it is. This is not a surprise at this point. What is group 2's advice for what can help them? What should they focus on in order to move through this new season? What would be helpful for them to focus on? Well, the 5 of Wands. I just heard getting back out there. Like getting back at it, getting back into your power, getting back into the game of life in a way, taking a new adventure, taking a new path, overcoming obstacles. But it doesn't have to be in a way that is bad. I feel like the way forward is letting go of obstacles in a way that is like creating a new adventure in your life. But I was also hearing a message, that was saying also what you're being guided to focus on in this new beginning, this new season, is letting go of any kind of difficulty, competitive energy, conflicts, fights, people who are triggered by you or trigger you. Letting go of those situations. And maybe it was like just a belief system or an experience or a job that was triggering or upsetting to you that created a sense of you having to keep your guard up. So you're being guided to release any kind of connections, beliefs, or relationships that make you feel like that is no longer a supportive foundation for you going forward. And that has been, but that's just a reminder. What else but it's also saying, go for what you want, for sure. Let go of the past. Don't be, and you can't take it with you. So let go of the past in order to focus on whatever strategy you need going forward, whatever it is, and have fun with it. Be the King of Wands, competitive, strategic, leader, passionate, inspired, guided. He's a winner too. So, okay, and you don't have to be a he. What is group 2 being guided to focus on? What is group 2 being guided to focus on in order to get through this season? Looks like eventful, but beautiful too. Exciting for sure. What's going on? And I feel like some of you are going on a trip, like camping, canoeing. God, that's just coming out, like where you see the full moon. That's going to be really good for you. Or something important is going to happen there. And it's going to give you the information you need in the shift, but allow you to move to calmer waters. Or after this tower, you're going on vacation. Some of you are just going on vacation this summer. I see it. And that's not unusual, I know, but I can kind of see it. So what are they being guided to focus on? Yeah, you are being guided to focus on relaxing, when vacationing, taking some time out. This past situation was challenging. It will bring you your energy back. The Knight of Swords, focus on moving forward passionately towards what it is that this new path, this new beginning. Communicate clearly and go after what you want. That go after what you want is strong here. What else are they being guided to focus on, to be helpful for them to focus on in this new season? The 8 of Coins, 8 of Pentacles. Working hard, like whatever you are working towards, moving towards, learning this new path, whatever this new beginning is for you, group 2, it is going to bring you success. It's going to pay off the hard work of moving forward, and you're going to feel really guided. You're going to receive a lot of support, I feel, as well. On the back of the deck, we have the King of Coins. Whatever this new season is, it does bring you into a place of leadership and abundance, stability, after something that fell apart because it just was creating too much conflict. It's like you had to move away from it, or you will in this new season move away from it very quickly, and you will do whatever it takes, the work it takes to, be abundant, to be successful, whatever this is for you. Yeah, I keep getting you're going to have a lot of support from the divine as well. Whatever seed you're planting here in this new beginning, they're destined to be abundant. They're destined to be successful for you. Yes, it will. Your happiness is coming. There's a 10 of Cups behind that. And I'm seeing the Hanged Man, more Pisces energy behind that, number 12. But the past does need to be sacrificed. Whatever this foundation that fell apart, whatever it was, and it doesn't feel easy, but your happiness is what is destined here. The happily ever after, a lot of stability, a lot of abundance, a lot of, and if you want family, that a happy family, even if that's something that you're manifesting and wanting, but a happy work situation, a happy just life, like a life of stability and abundance. So I don't know what was falling apart, but in this new season, you are heading towards a destined new path here that looks like it brings you some really amazing stuff, like abundance and peace and emotional growth and stability, which is, like, I should say, cannot be underrated. I feel like that is something that people, unfortunately, are not putting as much focus on, and collectively, or maybe we're returning to it, but it does feel like a lot of people don't prioritize emotional and spiritual growth. But in this new season, that's exactly what's happening for you, and it's bringing a new level of growth and stability and abundance into your physical life as well. So also enjoy your vacation, group 2. Going out in nature sounds like a wonderful vacation to me. All right, so let's see what else for group 2 is happening in this new season for them. What do they need to know? Me talks. Repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So yeah, you're letting go whatever is in the past that's falling apart, the Tower energy, belief system, career, relationship, home, whatever fell apart, whatever foundation broke down, whatever you're rising up from and healing from, is you're through this new season, you're detoxing from everything to do with that. And so, yeah, that's why I was really getting that focus on, it's okay to go on vacation. It's okay to take some time out and, you know, be in nature. You don't have to work all the time, because that doesn't actually bring, that's not the new paradigm, working all the time. You do need to rest. And so you're being guided to take some time out. This figure is in a bath, taking baths is recommended, especially like salt baths or Epsom salt baths. Can be really helpful to detox mind, body, and spirit. But yeah, you're healing. You are in a reflective time, and as you are healing and reflecting and releasing the past, it is bringing you into your intuitive light again, into your intuition, into your passion. I feel like I see 2 full moons here, so there's something about the timing of the full moon too being an important time. Maybe, here too. So the full moon does have significance here, as far as, you know, take that as it resonates for you. You know, it could be that you're being guided to use the full moon's power for releasing this past toxic energy, however it resonates. I don't know how toxic it was, but there's definitely the cards indicating that with the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the Tower. But it created change, a destined change for a new path that is going to bring you a lot more stability, independence. And yeah, you're going to feel I want to say like kind of in control, in charge of your life in a way, you know, in a way that you didn't in the past. So this is really beautiful. We're going to put that here, number 39, which is a 3. On the back of the deck, we have Winter's Dream. Maybe it is the solstice winter for you right now. Number 63, which is a 9. Winter's Dream, gestation period. Just like I said, you are in a healing and gestation period in this new season, but it is also, you know, you're all on different timelines here. So I feel like in this healing and gestation period, though, you are doing work behind the scenes. There are things that you are putting into order and seeds you're planting, things that are, that you're just healing here in order to get your strength and power back, because you are on a new path. In this new season, I do feel like you start on the new path in this season, but you're also taking the time to heal and rest, because something in you is like, a seed is planted, a new path is opening up, you're manifesting it. But you don't want to manifest it with the energy of the past, whatever fell apart. So you are being guided to move away from that, do the inner work as well. With the 8 of Coins here, sometimes to me represents like self-healing, self-work. And allow yourself to heal and be at home. And with them getting kind of with the King of Coins, like, you know, if you feel guided to be in hermit mode, not, you know, if you feel guided like you need to get out around people, do whatever you feel is filling you up the most and giving you, and I'm hearing that resting will give you the information you need. Detoxing will, it's taking time for self-love and self-attention. And time out in this new season, you like have permission here from spirit to rest, to take a time out, because whatever fell apart was challenging, and you are powerful. You're coming into like this King of Wands, King of Cups, this fire and water. Again, some of you I didn't mention might be water signs, Pisces, especially Pisces, being here quite a bit, but Scorpio, Cancer, you could be an earth sign with the King of, you had 3 kings come out. You are really a really great leader group too. Whatever it is you do, know that you're coming back into your power and you're creating a new path, even if you feel like a beginner on this new path. Even if you feel like, you know, you're kind of new at it, you're not necessarily feeling secure at first. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust everything that you have learned up until this point, because you're going to move very quickly from the seed planted to the place that you are desiring to get to. is what I'm getting for you. I feel like at the end of this season, whether it's summer or winter, by the end of this season, you are going to be in a very stable and abundant place. You're going to see this at least start to open up. So take your time to rest, detox, learn the lessons, heal, and continue to rise into your power, because you are really beautiful soul. I can feel it, group 2. And I feel like you have a powerful destiny, like a path that Spirit has been guiding you towards. Whatever is in the past, you've outgrown. You're ready to let go of it, I'm getting. All right, let's get a little bit more for you. Group 2, what do they need to hear? Detox. Detox the body. See, I love live shuffling because I cannot make this up. It's crazy. Gut flora affects mood. Consider the role of a gut feeling. Oh, a gut feeling, and the King of Swords is here. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like that is a key here for some of you. Maybe that's something you want to look into. Maybe you've been feeling a little moody, a little snappy, a little tired. It is time for a detox on all levels. It feels like I'm holding this up because there are light codes here. If you want to screenshot, you're welcome to. This is the Light Code Apothecary by Izzy Ivy. Wouldn't be a solstice reading without Izzy's deck. And thank you, Taylor. My friend Taylor gave me this deck, donated it to me, and gave it to me as a gift, actually. So thank you, Taylor, if you're watching. Number 41 is a 5. There is big change here. You have the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. So there is a change in this new season. Detox. It looks like it's super important. Maybe your gut. Take it as it resonates. I'm not a doctor. It's just a card reader. It's just what came out. But you know what resonates for you. But maybe detox, it means, I feel like it does mean multiple things here. Like emotionally, spiritually, mentally, not just, and physically. So what else? And season change, but it's interesting. I was going to bring that up. I don't know in which group, but it's interesting because I know that from, I think it's Ayurvedic medicine. I know from something I learned through the healing arts that the seasons changing, when the seasons change, that is the best time to detox, because your body naturally detoxes through each season change. So you're being guided to give your body a little help with this, and it will help catapult you into this beautiful new stable beginning. Wow. What else does, it's a big change. You're going through a change in this new season. What else for group 2? Freely journal. Yes, that can be helpful. Number 16, which is a 7. It will help you. With the 7, it will help you learn these lessons. It'll help you ascend. It'll help you move forward faster if you journal out your thoughts. It says move through restrictions via written expression. It's also a great way to manifest. So keep that in mind as well. And on the back of the deck, we have number 40, which is stability, declutter. Objects hold energies. Let go of no longer align. Let go of no longer aligns. Yeah, so there's that let go of the past kind of energy, declutter. And I'm also hearing declutter when it says objects hold energy. You're being guided to declutter on all levels. Same as the Me Talks card, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Me Talks, by the way, this card also, Spirit's reminding me, also talks about detoxing from the media. So that might be relevant or important for some of you. Take that if it resonates. That can be very disruptive to our fields at this point because of all the overload of crazy information and misleading and toxic information as well. We know this, like difficult things. So make sure that's just for whoever that resonates with. But declutter your house, if there's something from this past job or relationship or situation, whatever this was, or belief system, maybe it's time to get rid of the objects that remind you of it, or at least put a new storyline on those objects. That's what I do sometimes, is like just realign myself. So this is getting rid of whatever is not aligned energetically out of your physical space, mental, emotional, and spiritual space. Beautiful. So, wow, these are the messages I have for you group 2 for the solstice. I hope they were helpful for you. I thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for liking the video if you liked it. Thank you for commenting if you'd like to share how this resonated with you. Thank you for being subscribed. I appreciate you and your time and your energy here in this community. This collective energy is so powerful and beautiful, and I thank you so much for being here with me. If you would like to dive deeper into your personal situation, I am available for private readings, and that link is in the description box below. It will take you to my website where you can choose from a variety of different types of readings. There are also healing sessions available and light language activations and art, all kinds of good stuff. And my website is all about my body of work, so if you're interested in that, that is there as well. So thank you again. Those links are in the description box. I appreciate you so much, group 2. Happy solstice. I'm sending you so much love, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the beautiful Aqua Aura coated Celestite star with the Druzy doorway, magical little doorway. There's the back. And you chose the Celestial Tarot with the stars on the back. Welcome, group 3. Thank you for joining me here for this reading. Happy solstice. If it is time for you, solstice time for you, wherever you are in the world, happy solstice to you. And thank you for joining me here. We're going to look at this new season for you, this new chapter, this next couple months, whatever the season is, winter or summer, what's happening for you, and where are you being guided to put your energy? Oh, it looks like Bella is coming by. My kitty is coming by for your reading, group 3. She did not make an appearance for group 1 and 2, so that's interesting. Let me turn this around. Okay. Let's look into your reading. And group 3, I want to let you know that, especially if you are a subscriber, if you have been here a while, or if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being subscribed if you are. I want to let you know I have a surprise coming up soon. I'm going to announce it in the community post. So I forgot to mention this for group 1. So hopefully people in group 1 who needed to get the message will get it, but I'm sure they will. But I have a surprise coming for the channel, something I've been wanting to do and working on for a long time, but needed it to be the right divine time. So I'm excited to bring this offering, this new thing to the channel. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up to keep an eye out for that announcement, and I will announce it in the next video as well. So thank you, group 3, for joining me. Let's get into your reading. For group 3, please, Spirit, what do they need to hear right now as far as what is happening in this new season ahead? For the group 3, please, Spirit. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, number 10, Jupiter energy. It's aligned with the planet Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. Also came out in group 2. It also aligns with the fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, the fixed astrology signs. So change, maybe even unexpected change. Bella is here to concur. Are you here to confirm this? Okay, let's see what, yeah. The Six of Swords also came out, and different placements, but these came out in group 2. So some of you only, you know, if you were drawn to group 2, you might have messages there. I can tell already. But anyway, this is aligned with the planet or star, maybe Cygnus. I don't know that one. The Six of Swords. What else for group 3? What is happening in this new season? Capricorn, the Devil, Major Arcana. You have 2 Major Arcana, so this is a big season ahead, big stuff going on. This is number 16. Hi, you want to come up and say hi? Capricorn energy. What is happening? Yeah, what is happening in this? Whoa, did you see that? The Eight of Cups. The Cepheus. Okay, Bella. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's okay. Hercules, the Six of Cups. Please, are you coming? I can tell she's coming up. I don't know what she wants. What do you want? You want to say hi? Gonna say hi? Okay. Do we need to pause for just a second and say hi? That's close enough. All right, so let's see here. What is happening? Well, a big change for sure. I do need some clarification though on this devil because it could mean a few different things. Why? Okay, yeah, can you lay down or something, sweet pea? Maybe you feel, maybe you're connected to cats. Huh? We will take that into consideration. See if I get any messages around Bella being here. Okay, why is the devil here? Tell me more about the devil, please, as far as this season coming up. The King of Wands, cardinal fire. Cardinal sign, not a fixed sign, so cardinal fire would be Aries. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands. On the back of the deck, you have Andromeda, the Nine of Cups. So in this season, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and clarify everything, but I do feel like that is relevant there. But we're going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune too, please, Spirit, for Group 3. Might as well go for it. I did do the whole thing. Group 1 was very like cut and dry, right to the point. Not cut and dry, but like to the point. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here as far as what is happening in this new season? The Five of Wands, which is Crater. Five of Wands. And what is happening in this new season with the Six of Swords? Death, another major arcana, Scorpio. This time you have a lot of powerful energy coming up. This is a big season ahead. A big season. Not bad, just there is definitely a lot happening. Especially with all the major arcana here, it's significant change. Significant change, maybe catalyzed through conflict, unfortunately, through disagreements or even just conflict within yourself, depending on the situation. What am I looking at? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like maybe for some of you, you have been stuck in limiting beliefs, stuck in your head, stuck in a situation that made you feel trapped, where you weren't feeling in your power, where you didn't feel in the leadership or control of your life, where you didn't feel like you could follow your passions, you felt restricted. Maybe by your own fears, maybe by another person or an institution or a job, something like that. But there's this, I'm getting like this, the movement of this frustration in a way, like if you were frustrated, but the movement of this tension, the movement of this, I'm getting, excuse me, my throat chakra there for a second. Like when something is out of alignment, even like a spine, as I'm a body worker, I'm thinking of that. If you're interested in my body of work, the link is in the description box. My whole website is about it. But anyway, so like when a spine is out of alignment, how it like is rubbing on it and creating, you know, it's rubbing against itself, or anything that's out of alignment is like rubbing. It's not together, right? So that's the image I'm getting, that some sort of conflict here through this new season catapults change. Maybe it's unexpected, maybe it's expected, but with Jupiter here too, you know, the reminder of Jupiter for the Wheel of Fortune, it is positive change, but it might be tension or disagreement or conflict or something inside of you even that's just been pushing and churning in your mind and your heart, you know, and it catapults you into an unexpected change in your life that really transforms you but it transforms you into a place of more peace within your mind, peace within your emotions, which then of course relates to peace within your life. But so this is coming up in the new season, a huge change, a huge transformation for you, but overall positive. And in the center of it here, we have a block. So Spirit wants you to know that, and this is part of the beauty of receiving a reading, and part of the beauty of tarot is you can be aware of this pattern, this tendency that's going to drop in, and you can be proactive about it. You know, this isn't a sentence. You know, tarot is just energy. Energy can shift and change. And so you can move through this understanding that there's a limiting belief around your own ability to move forward in your strength, in your power, in your passion, to be a leader in your life. Whatever this transformation is, it brings you into a lot of peace, but maybe it even brings you into entrepreneurship. I'm getting that for some of you. Maybe you're going in, a job is falling apart, or you're leaving a job or something here, and it's changing everything in your life, and now it's time for you to take charge of your own business. Maybe you've always wanted to do that for some of you. And there is some fear here for sure. But the amazing, the wonderful thing is here, you are, so you know this fear is going to come up too. You know there's limiting beliefs around, there's some, as you move, and that's normal, group 3, totally normal, as you probably know. But if you don't know, it is completely normal through this big of a shift and transformation and so much happening here with all this major arcana. It is really normal to have a moment where you're just really stuck in fear, stuck in between the old beliefs and the new reality. And it's just really can be very intense and scary to step into the light, your leadership, your power, especially if you were in a place where you were trapped before. But in this new season, you walk away from what wasn't bringing you success, what was sabotaging, what was misleading, what was holding you back from coming in. And there is some sort of, in this new season, there's some sort of wish fulfillment in terms of either reuniting with someone that you care about a lot, family, friend, partner, soulmate, or reuniting with coming home to yourself, finding yourself again in this season. Or, but whatever it is, it's wish fulfillment for you. It's something you've been wanting, but it requires a huge shift, a huge change, a huge transformation. But the message here for you, because you have had a lot of fear around this, I feel, is that you're moving to calmer waters. You're transforming and moving into something very lucky, fortunate, beneficial, and wish fulfilling. Very, sorry that my throat is, there's allergies. They're really bad right now. Excuse me. And you're the group that chose the star, so there's a hope, a dream, a wish here. I feel like a childhood, inner child desire that is, you are going to walk towards in this season, move towards. You're going to overcome the limiting beliefs or the limiting circumstances of the past. Coming home to self, or coming home to someone else in a way that is such a positive transformational change. So that's what's here for you. So this is really great, group 3. This is your new season. And with all the major arcana, again, strong Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and strong Scorpio, big on the transformation, releasing the past. and coming back to self, or back to a dream come true, back to something you've desired for a long time, something you wanted. Coming home to self or coming home to someone else. It's really beautiful. So this is a beautiful season for you, but also it is very transformational. So with transformation, comes in some intensity of emotion, some intensity. The Scorpio goes deep, and change is not always easy. So I feel like Spirit's telling me to not mislead you that this is going to be all sunshine and butterflies, but it is going to overall be very fulfilling for you. It is a wish fulfillment overall. It is going to feel like coming home to yourself, whatever it is that's changing and transforming here. It is going to bring you more peace. So maybe that's helpful for you to lean into it. So let's see what else you're being guided to, where you're being guided to put your focus and energy for this season. What would be helpful for group 3? The moon, Pisces, number 18. Also gives me Cancer energy with the moon. Also came out in group 2. I can't remember the message in group 2 at this point as I'm channeling for you, so I don't know. I just keep seeing the card, remembering the cards. But wow, so much major arcana. So you're being guided to just heard pay attention to your dreams. Maybe keep a dream journal if you don't already. I do feel a lot of dream energy is significant here. But there's more. Let's see. Also pay attention to your intuition. Strongly. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. Don't be misled by illusions, by limiting beliefs, by things that are just no longer true anymore, because you're in a whole new realm. I'm hearing you're in a whole new realm. You're no longer, you're walking away in this new season. You're walking away from anything that has sabotaged your success. You're ready to take this to follow your intuition, to overcome your fears. So listen to your dreams, overcome your fears. Bella is all about intuition. She, the cats represent intuition and remind me of the High Priestess energy and being able to tune into, what are you doing? Don't let your hair set on fire. She's so hairy. I just don't want her to catch on fire. I thought I smelled burning hair. Get down. You're not on fire, are you? My goodness. I really did smell burning hair. I think she got singed. Are you okay? Oh boy. So that does feel significant in some way. Yeah, don't allow, with the devil here too with this, don't allow fears from the past to mislead you about your own, in terms of your own power, and keep you stuck in limiting beliefs or things that just are not true about yourself. I'm hearing never were, but definitely are not true now. It's like this part of your mind wants to block you from seeing this powerful King of Wands energy that you are, regardless of your gender. And you are moving away from that. You are seeing through that. Your Spirit's saying, listen to your intuition, not the limiting fears of the past, not the illusions. With the moon there's a lot of energy coming out with that Pisces energy. So your inner child is healing. Like I said, a wish is coming true in your life. A big change is here, a big transformation, something that you've wanted. And like I said, you're either coming home to self or you're reuniting with soul family in some way, however that resonates. What would be helpful? What does group 3 need to focus on? The Tower. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. This came out for all 3 groups as what to focus on. And that's so interesting because we are in powerful times astrologically, but also with the solstice, it's a time of a perfect time to release the past and open up to new beginnings. And the Tower has come out in the collective energy. So all of us are releasing, and I do resonate with this. This is the energy of Scorpio and Aries. It's Mars. So it's the breaking down of an old foundation. It's something, an ending, something falling apart, literally. And I felt that here with Jupiter and change, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Wands. Something fell apart but it was destined. It was part of the journey. It was part of what was destined for you to transform and move past this limiting timeline, because you're ready to move into a better foundation, a place where you can grow and thrive. Because the old foundation, whatever it was, job, relationship, belief system, wasn't bringing you peace, wasn't bringing you wish fulfillment, wasn't feeling safe or at home, and it kept sabotaging your success, whatever was in the past. So it had to fall apart. It had to be released because it wasn't for you. It wasn't good. And this is something, maybe your intuition, you're going to see clearly. Again, I'm getting a strong energy of your dreams. Listening to your dreams, writing them down would be extremely helpful, especially if that's something that resonates with you that you already do. What else? So what you're being guided to focus on with the Tower coming out to help this whole season is releasing. Letting go of the past, of what fell apart, of what ended, of what wasn't serving you anymore, what you had to let go of. Don't focus on the past, focus on the future, on moving forward, on your wish fulfillment, on your desires of going after, letting your inner child kind of join you in this quest of life. I'm hearing that's really cool. So what else does group 3 need to focus on? Wow, jumped out of the deck. The Hierophant, you have 3 major arcana. Wow, this is a really powerful new season for you. You're being guided to focus on, and this is Taurus energy, number 5. You're being guided to focus on your spiritual practices, your spiritual growth. You're being guided to focus on basically the lessons you've learned as well through all of this, and to create a new belief system that's supportive of this wish fulfillment, that's supportive of this new direction that you're going in, this change, this transformation into more peace in your life. You are spiritually up-leveling, ascending, you're gaining more wisdom, and you're being guided to focus on what it is that you've learned and to ground it into your life, to allow that change to come in, to follow your intuition, to let go of the past, to learn the spiritual lessons and let them bring you into more wisdom and abundance, promise and prosperity in your life. Okay, let's get one more for what you need to focus on. What should group 3 focus on? Where should they put their energy to help them move through this season? It does look a little bit, like I said, you got this, but it does definitely look like it can be challenging in places. So what does group 3 need to focus on? What would be helpful for them to focus on through this season, to move through this energy? We have the 2 of Wands, Sadus? Yeah, something like that. The 2 of Wands. So you're being focused, guided to focus on the new path. Releasing the past. Not going in the same direction. Not doing the same thing. Learning the spiritual lesson. Gaining intuitive insight, intuitive wisdom. Not being disillusioned. And learning and grounding that learning because you're at a crossroads here in this new season, in a way, which we always are in change, especially this big of change, because this has a lot of major arcana. So you are in a crossroads in this new season, and the new path is ahead of you, and it's expansive, it's full of possibility. It is the whole world ahead of you, and the old path is comfortable, but it's not a direction you're going. I feel that strongly. It's not even an option in this new season. So Spirit says, don't even look at that old path. Don't even cling to it. Don't be afraid to step forward onto this new path, because it is fated, promised, prosperous, divinely guided. I heard, yeah, with the Hierophant here. It's going to bring you into a lot of stability and wisdom and structure in your life. A lot of respect, this new path. A lot of leadership. And this is probably why it's been scary. to step into your power in that way. But in this new season, you're doing it. And on the back of the deck, the Emperor, yeah, stepping into your power, just like I said. Aries energy, the Emperor, number 4. You're being guided to focus on your stability, focus on your inner strength, focus on a plan, a strategy, and then moving forward, taking action towards what it is you desire. Like I said, taking that path. And in your own, this is a collective reading, in your own divine, when you feel guided, because I do feel like through some of this season, you are still kind of healing and doing some inner growth work, as you're kind of at the crossroads, getting comfortable with the new direction. Sorry about the noise in the background. Really paving that new path within your mind and your heart. So you're being guided to focus on what it is that you want, your inner power. Focus on you, focus on your purpose, focus on what it is that you want to create in this life. And it is bringing you into a lot of stability and strength. So focus on your strength, focus on and this is the masculine energy. This is the divine masculine, and the Hermit behind that. Interesting. In the Fool, so much major arcana for you, group 3. So you are being guided to take this leap of faith after you've done, the introspection and taken the time to heal. And the Emperor is the masculine energy that we all carry within us of leadership in our lives, and that's here strongly of taking leadership. And it's also that masculine energy of action and strategy and balancing our decisions with heart and mind, not acting purely not acting on just emotion, but really acting from a place that really brings us a lot of stability and power. And I feel that strongly here with the Hierophant too. So you are being guided to focus on letting go of the past and focus on your intuition, focus on your power, focus on your self-worth, your self-respect, your purpose, your journey, what it is you want to build, and how you want to take action. That feels very significant here. So in the timing, again, when you're ready, when you've moved through releasing and anchoring in this wisdom that you've learned from whatever this huge experience is. Oh my goodness, what time it is. I was trying to make these short. Group 1's is shorter, so let's get a few oracle cards to see what else Spirit wants to share with you in these solstice messages. Like I said, though, I'm listening as I'm this is crooked, but as I'm bringing these messages through, so not every group's going to be exactly the same amount of time, because some messages are more multi-dimensional, layered, and complex, and other times it's like, okay, that's it, So anyway, all right, so for group 3, please, what do they need to know about this new season? What is the energy here? What else do they need to know to close out their reading? For group 3, about this new season, what's happening? What's happening for group 3? In the hand, the universe is your partner. There's that. Yeah, so you are co-creating with the divine. You are being guided through this new chapter. Number 31, another 4. So you have 44 here strongly, and that is the energy of protection. And Bella is agreeing, validating that you are being protected by the universe. You're co-created and being guided with this moon energy here. I feel like Spirit's saying, we've got you. Listen to your intuition. Make a plan. Go after what you want, because we've got you. We're a partner. Your partner with the Hierophant. This is a spiritual path, whatever this is. Maybe you're not thinking it's spiritual, but because it's so aligned with your purpose and your inner child is wish fulfillment here in some way, it's like, because it is so activating for your heart space and makes you, this new path is going to bring you so much happiness and growth, I'm hearing. So the universe is really behind this, is really supporting this in a lot of ways. So let's see what else is happening. Yeah, because your guides and angels, I'm hearing, really want to help you move past this Capricorn devil energy of restriction and fear and limiting beliefs of self, like self-doubt, insecurities, just like conditioned thoughts and from experiences of the past, or just from culture, from whatever in your life. Repairing the veil, forgiveness. And so this is another part of this new season. I do feel like as you move forward on this new path, and number 45 is a 9, you're completing a cycle here as you've walked away from what wasn't bringing you, what kept sabotaging your happiness, and you're forgiving like whatever led you to that path, or whoever, whether it was a belief system or a person. But it does feel like, yeah, there's something here with this devil, some limiting beliefs that came from somewhere, and you're forgiving yourself and wherever they came from, is what Spirit's saying. And it is setting you free. It is releasing the ties that bind you. There's that friction, and know that you're not alone. Spirit with it in the hand. This is part of your destiny. You can't lose at this point. Trust your strength and your power, this Emperor energy. Trust yourself, I'm hearing. With Spirit of the River on the back, movement towards adventure. Number 5, again, change. It is going to feel a little bit adventurous, a little bit out of your comfort zone, but ultimately it is part of your destiny. It is going to bring you into your power, your stability, your happiness, your purpose, your strength. It's really beautiful, actually. This is a powerful new season. Obviously, this is something you've probably been working towards for a while with all this major arcana here and this much change. But I do think the change is kind of unexpected, like not so unexpected that this reading sounds bizarre and you're like, what? I mean, maybe for some of you. But I think most of you who this is resonating with, especially if you're this far into the reading, you know this change is coming. There might be unexpected aspects to it, for sure, but it's coming, and it's going to bring you more peace, and you know that too. And it's something you've been on the precipice of for a while. So let's see, what else does group? This is the Light Codes Apothecary. I could not do a solstice reading without an Izzy Ivy deck. And this was donated to me by my dear friend Taylor. So if you're watching, Taylor, thank you for this deck. I love it. So what else does group 3 need to hear about this new season? What could help them? This is a helpful kind of advice deck. So let's like move the Emperor over here. Yeah, you're moving into like more of your like boss energy here. You're not going to be afraid. Those beliefs aren't holding you back anymore. You're going to do what you want to do in a way, like not in a disrespectful way, but you're releasing the ties that bind you. That's amazing. Okay, what else for group 3 in this new season? Long time coming, I heard. A clear and open mind. Expansion beyond the limited mind. Like I said, you are expanding beyond whatever concept you had of yourself in the past. Oh, I want to hold this up because there are light codes on here in case you want to screenshot them. Bella's still talking to you guys. Number 42, which is a 6. Yeah, this clear and open mind, when you release these limiting beliefs, and I do believe you will, as you overcome it, it's going to bring more balance in to your life, which also then brings that stability, which allows you to rise into this wish fulfillment and power. Bella, you are so chatty for this group. Coherence. Hey, no. She likes to bite the cord. It's not good. Coherence. Find harmony over dissonance. I was getting that with the Emperor, the balanced heart and mind. I mean, not the Emperor is classically known as being kind of stoic and not showing a lot of emotion, but because he is the Emperor, I feel like he does have a lot of emotion, but it's kind of like he's got that King of Cups aspect to him where he has learned how to not allow his emotion to rule his decisions. But I feel like a good emperor, an upright emperor, a true divine masculine knows how to balance logic and heart in a way that brings stability, success, and action, so I feel that coherence here in this new season for you, and it brings change. It's part of the energy that brings Bella that brings harmony through this change. You might go, so remember that feels like a very powerful message from Spirit, that if you go into a feeling of dissonance here in some way through this, because like I said, this can be a ride, a little bit of a ride. You can, stop, Bella. You can find harmony by expanding your mind, by opening your heart, by bringing your heart and your mind into balance is what I'm hearing for you. I don't know what's going on with Bella. She doesn't usually do this during a reading, so she's now she's eating. Okay, there we go. So on the back of the deck we have number 34, and it's the magic zone. Oh, that's so crazy. I love the synchronicity. Get out of your comfort zone. Just what I was saying with that Two of Wands. Get out of your comfort zone. Magic is waiting for you. Absolutely. Especially with all this major arcana and Jupiter and the Wheel of Fortune. And just, this is beautiful, group 3. This new season is going to be powerful. Whether it's winter or summer, whatever it is, it's going to be a very powerful season for you of expansion, of coming into your power, of walking away from something that was like keeping you stuck, with the help of the divine hand of the universe. That's that Wheel of Fortune. It's like you are being guided. Trust what's falling apart. Let it go. Learn the spiritual lesson, because you're coming into power. You're moving into magic in your life, a place that is really, really beautiful for you. That's going to bring you into wish fulfillment and like a sense of childlike wonder even. Just really, really happy space. 6, Spirit just said count them. Okay, so 9 cups plus 6 cups is 15 cups. So 15 cups is 6 cups. Yeah, this one goes back to 6. 3, 6, 9. Coherence. Interesting. Yeah, magic. 3, 6, 9. That number might be significant for you in some way. You have 44 here too. You have strong angelic connections. I'm seeing the Merkaba here. So this is 3, 6, 9. You are growing ascension level through this new season. You're really expanding. This is very divinely led, very guided, and going to bring you into a place of feeling like new life, empowered, and magic. But it is outside of your comfort zone, group 3. But it is also really beautiful. So this is all about your new season. Wow. These are the messages I have for you, group 3. Thank you so much for joining me here. Happy solstice to you. I hope you're having a really wonderful portal experience. And I hope you can get out in nature in some way and feel the codes and the vibes of this beautiful time, especially now in this ascension. So powerful. So I hope these messages were helpful for you in some way. And thank you for liking the video. I do appreciate the energy exchange. So like it if you liked it, if it resonated, if you want to claim it. And thank you for commenting as well, sharing your experience. It is really wonderful for me to read everybody's comments, and I know that everyone in the community, in the collective, enjoys that as well, sharing together. So I appreciate that, all of you so much who give back to the channel in that way, the engagement, the energy exchange. I really, really do appreciate it so much. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for you as always. And I am available for personal readings if you would like to dive deeper into your own situation. That link is in the description box below. It will take you to my website where you can choose from a variety of different readings, as well as light language transmissions and healing sessions and a whole lot of other things. Feel free to follow the link in the description box below. It will take you there. My website is also all about my body of work in case you're interested in that. And I thank you again so much, group 3, for being here with me. And this was a beautiful reading. I appreciate you so much. Sending you so much love, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next time.